switch it to post. There we go. Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice, and tonight we are playing Pulp Cthulhu, Blackheart Crucible. Peter, take it away.
All right. It is Pulp Cthulhu, Blackheart Crucible, session 43. Time for the recap.
We started with the fight down at Taco Bell as four individuals dressed like Michael Jackson from the Bad music video came out of a car. As they were moonwalking their way into through the fire into the building, we engaged with them because they didn't appear friendly and it didn't look like they had good intentions. I think Tommy went to go to the bathroom, and he prepared his gun while he was in the bathroom, and then came out blazing.
High? I don't think I was high. I don't think I would ever do such a thing.
I wouldn't put it past Tommy.
Maybe, back in the day.
Bonnie left. She exited the building stage right and went into Boris's car. Thankfully, I think Boris left the keys in it, and she was looking for weapons in his car. I don't remember if she found any.
No, I don't think she did. I remember sticking my head out the window and trying to shoot and stuff. Well, that didn't happen yet.
Bonnie found a shotgun in there.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Yep.
But you couldn't use it. That's right.
Yep. Well, I could.
13.
It just would have been more dangerous than if I didn't.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. 13 summoned, ended up summoning a Baylor, and dove behind the counter, unwittingly, and he got attacked by Crystal, not Crystal. It was just actually Craig. We took care of the rest, though Tommy, Bonnie, and Ethel left to get into Boris's car, and then went through the drive-thru to pick up a number 13 and a not Crystal. We left as the Baylor was killing the rest of, taking care of the rest of the agents.
Yep.
We managed to get away. Looking in the rearview mirror, we saw a large cloud of smoke from where the Taco Bell was. We did get stopped by a police officer as we were trying to get away, and pled not to know anything or something like that. We went into a different fast food place to go a place so we let Magneto and Bobby X.
Yeah, the wheelchair dude.
Yeah, we let them know where we were. They came and met with us. I don't remember how it came up, but I think 13 called Magneto Bobcat James or something.
Yeah. Because he couldn't use his real name.
Yep.
Yeah. And we learned that we have 3 days. We have to go to Russia, and we have a very short time frame to do it. It's going to take like 3 days or something. We have to break somebody out of prison who got captured. I'm blanking on.
Ernie Montana was his name.
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
We have to break Ernie Montana out of prison.
Yep.
And he's got I think he's got some secret that will he knows something. But I'm blanking on what he knows.
Ernie Montana was, so when you guys went to San Francisco to investigate this strange cult, and then the building ended up getting blown up, and because some sort of demon showed up, and I think was looking for the wine of Orcus, and he was the cult leader. And
That's right.
The cult of Stalin was working with him, and they took him away and put him in an underground facility in Tunguska.
Yeah, that's right. So that's where we're heading to like bust him out.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then we talked about getting a plane together or like arranging transportation. I guess there's currently a war between Russia and the Lithuanians.
That's right.
It's a bit cold at the moment, but yeah.
It is cold, temperature-wise, up there.
Yep.
So we were going to arrange to work together with the Lithuanians because we need like a diversion, and we landed on taking the Shadowfell through one of the nearby ley lines and taking it across to get there faster.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are all you guys were at Out of This World Pizza. You headed back to the Insomnia Hotel to just wait another hour as Professor Magneto and Bobby X left to go take care of a couple things. Boris was assigned to go find some stuff because he had a laundry list of shit.
Damn right.
So let's see. Tommy, give me a sand roll.
68 is under my insanity. I have 70.
All right. You lose 1 point as you begin to reflect on the fight there at the Taco Bell, and I'm probably sure you've never seen some sort of demon creature come out of the sky and attack people.
Of course not.
That's just assumptive.
Yeah,
It's
a good assumption.
You just haven't been going to the right Taco Bell-A's.
Yeah. So as you reflect on everything that has happened.
So I would probably just be questioning and asking everyone, what the hell was that? What the hell did you guys get me into? Like, where the hell are we? I've never seen anything like that. Obviously, I'm not from this time, so is that normal around here, guys? Like, what's up?
Oh, we didn't get you into anything. You chose to come along.
I mean, I didn't really have a lot of choice in the matter. I'm not from around these parts, you know.
That was a demon.
I mean, clearly it was not anything that belonged here.
It was there under my command. You were safe.
Under your command? You commanded it
Sorts.
to destroy everything around there?
Well,
Why would you do that?
I gave it a couple targets.
Okay. That was not right, man. Next time you're going to sick your dog on something, make sure it's not near me, because that wasn't cool.
No guarantees as long as we travel in the same company. But I can assure you, you will be safe.
I don't like hearing that, man. I don't like hearing that. I'm someone who works in guarantees, and if I don't get guarantees, I take fingers. Or, in your case, paws, I guess?
Now you're just being racist.
I mean, look at him.
Yes.
Is there something about my appearance that unsettles you?
Yeah, you are clearly a bunny. Am I tripping? Like, I must be on some drugs or something. Like, I was just chilling, having a good old time, hanging out, and then all of a sudden I end up in Vegas, but like with shiny bright lights and cars that don't look like cars I know of, and bunny people and demons.
Yeah, that's pretty much Vegas in a nutshell.
Not where I'm from.
Well, you get used to it over time.
How did you were having a good time one moment and then you appeared?
Yeah, I was at a club. Well, we were hanging out in the basement in New York City, and
And then you just appeared.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Not some spell or rite or something that
Spell?
would have propelled you?
What are you talking about? Spells? Witchcraft?
That would be the closest similarity to what you would have.
No witchcraft. Nothing. We were just hanging out, drinking.
What did you
There were
drink?
girls there.
Did you drink the tap water?
No, we're drinking booze, man.
So you just fell asleep, and then when you woke up,
I don't even
You
remember
were-
falling asleep. I really don't remember exactly what was happening. I just remember being at a club at some point, hanging out in the basement. And then all of a sudden, here we are.
are you trying to get back to New York?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to get back to New York. But my New York, because I, like, looking around here and stuff, I can't imagine this is in the same place. This is weird, man. I gotta be sleeping. I gotta be dreaming. Somebody slipped something in my drink.
You just might be.
Which claim?
It is a well. Man, what's the word? What's the word for a piece of wisdom that is said, like that everybody knows? It's always said. Oh, an adage. There's an old adage in this universe that we have never left the dreamscape. We are in it at all times. This is a ground truth among my people.
So you're saying we're always sleeping?
Yes. And even if you were awake, you wouldn't know if you were awake or whether you're still asleep.
Gotcha. All right, well, I'm just going to enjoy the dream then. I'm along for the ride.
That's all that we can do at the moment.
So you hear a car outside pull into the parking lot, and it sounds like a tow truck. And you look out, and it is a tow truck towing a like a flatbed that has a helicopter strapped to it.
Oh.
And it pulls up into the parking lot.
Grandma, I think your ride is here.
All right, honey.
That's right, everyone. Grandmas get the helicopter ride.
Could be a mustache ride.
Well, that's a good time.
This is the
You see Boris in his suit. He shakes off all the dust and dirt as he gets out and he grabs a bag out of the cab of this truck and starts walking over. Oh, well, I've gathered everything I could find to help you.
All right. Will you be coming with us or staying here?
I have this Professor Magneto has contacted me. He is going to take alternate route there just in case we do not make it.
would that happen to be a helicopter ride or a plane?
I don't know. He didn't know. He was not specific on his transportation.
We were planning on taking this
Shadow.
thing you call a helicopter through the Shadowfell.
Yes, this is your helicopter. He had other means of getting wherever he is going. He figured this Shadowland, if we all get captured there, it does not help.
It is a
Divide
shame.
and conquer something.
It is a shame. He seemed excited to see or hear about an alternate reality to the one he's already known of.
Yes, but apparently he was doing some reading in some book he found. Was not too excited after he read it.
What was the book?
I don't know, something second edition. I'm not sure.
That sounds about right.
That makes sense.
Something second edition.
A classic.
Whatever that means.
I don't know, some sort of game he was playing. I'm not he said he played at Radio Shack a long time ago.
Radio Shack.
It sounded like bondage, but I did not ask questions.
It is usually safe to not. Well, it is a shame for him. While it has its dangers, it also is. It also comes with its own reward. I'll admit, I have never traveled I've never traveled the Shadowfell on anything other than my own 2 feet or a boat. So this should be interesting.
So the helicopter is yours.
Thank you.
Do you know how
So
to
he
fly that
he
thing, though?
reaches, he pulls out of the bag. Let's see. Somebody give me a D6 roll.
Oh, why do you make me do this?
Dude.
6.
6 Russian uniforms.
Well, that's a lot of Russia.
Apparently, I had more than I expected.
Quite so.
They're all different sizes.
Well, we'll see what we can do with these on the flight over. Thank you.
I will start looking for. We aren't anywhere near where we were last time, so I'll can start looking for an entrance.
Okay. So 13. Give me roll 2d4.
Six.
Okay. He pulls out 6 sets of body armor. Basically, just the jacket, the vest.
Yay!
So mechanically, this will absorb 7 points of damage.
Nice. Oh, excuse me.
Praise you, boys.
So we each get body armor?
Indeed.
You got 6 sets.
I am putting something on then. It's just like a vest?
Yeah, it's a vest.
Okay. I'm familiar with something like this, so yeah, I would definitely take one. Take my unbutton my shirt a little, start putting it on underneath.
Yes, and Professor Magneto said something about taking Luther to Lutherania to coordinate attack as well.
That might be a good idea. Luther has always been a persuasive figure. Maybe he could convince them to assist us in our cause.
But,
If there's anyone that will convince the Lutheranians, that will be Luther.
Are they like him?
That is what they always said about Lithuania, is that every one of them looks almost identical. Even the women look like Luther to a degree.
Oh, it sounds atrocious.
That's even led to the myth that there are no Lithuanian women and they just pop out of the meth fields.
That's not cool.
I think it is just a rumor, though. I would not put too much faith into it.
Whatever.
So he reaches back into this this jumbo bag, and he pulls out like a long. It looks like a lance, but at the end it's a hypodermic needle. This is experimental weapon. You will attack your enemy and stab them.
Somehow I do not think this is the lance that pierced Christ.
Is Luther with us?
Nope.
He's on his way to Lithuania.
Isn't that where we're going?
No.
Oh, I thought we were.
We're going to hell and then we're going to Russia. But I repeat.
Oh, that's right. Shadowfell. Duh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Russia is hell, so same difference.
He kind of shows you. It looks like a lance. It's a long thing with like hypodermic needle at the end, and he shows you like pops the end off.
How's it work?
And he shows you it's like there is a gray liquid in here. Do not get this on you. This is very dangerous. You will take it and stab your victim. It will cause them to petrify.
Petrify? You mean like turn to stone?
Yes.
How the hell does that work?
It is still experimental. It is something we learned from Yig technology a long time ago.
When you say it's experimental, does that mean it isn't necessarily a guarantee that it's going to work?
But there's always a chance of failure, of course.
And in experimentation, how many times has it failed in relation to succeeded?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do not have data on this.
You don't have a percent yield or anything?
I could request the information, but unfortunately, we've been shut down. So I will make note. Get Tommy a percentage on how.
Do you know of any instances where it didn't work? How about we start there?
Only operator error.
Only operator error. Okay. How do you have an error with it?
I
don't know. We tried to ask him, but he was turned to stone.
So it did still work.
I am sure we'll find this come in handy.
Most likely. We'll have to petrify the doctor.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Then he reaches in and pulls out like it's like a box. It almost looks like a CD box, like you put in a car.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of knobs and shit on it. And he's like, all these knobs don't mean anything. Only switch on here. This will affect the. And he has it up and he points it, and you can see like a light in the back flicker. Mm-hmm. Point light at your target and flip switch.
What will it do?
I will demonstrate. And he picks up the box and flips the switch. He points the light at like the table that sits next to the window in the hotel, and it's got the little lamp on it.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, the table just begins to go quickly up in the air, and it smashes up against the ceiling and crashes down, and the lamp just shatters everywhere. It affects gravity.
Well, that would be useful for moving a petrified body around.
How did you come upon such technology?
This was left behind by different civilizations. This is a matter of adaptation of what we found.
It was a 32-year-old basement dweller with autism who invented it. Let's be honest here.
I mean, people with autism are pretty damn smart, so it's
Mhm.
possible.
That's my point.
It's like having a superpower sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm well equipped already. Bonnie, do you want to carry the lance and handle that? Sounds like your kind of thing.
So the gravity thing is basically based on int. So if you got high intelligence, you can use that.
Yeah, that sounds like
obviously.
your thing, Bonnie.
So he reaches in and pulls out it looks like a canned air. This right here will freeze your enemy if you wish.
I think 13 is better off on the intelligence front than I am.
However, if you want a really big boom, you shake can and run. I think about a mile radius, you will be fine.
How long do we have to get away from it?
Somewhere between 7 and 48 seconds.
So it's something to be thrown out of a helicopter.
So it freezes on contact.
Yes.
That could also come in handy. We need to break locks, and we don't want to make our presence as known.
Indeed. Well,
Then I have one final item. And before he does that, he reaches into his pockets and pulls out these real heavy gloves that go down to like his elbows, and pulls this huge friggin' gun out. You can tell it's a gun because it's in like this bag, but the bag looks really heavy. He pulls it off, and the first thing you notice is that radioactive sign on it. And as you're standing there, you can kind of, if the room starts to warm up a little bit, and he like pops it open and pulls out, it looks like a tomato paste can that maybe something was on it at one time. It's like 64-ounce can
Campbell's.
with a lid.
Yep.
This right here, fill it with anything you can find. I call it the fuck it gun. So he walks over and starts to pick up all the scraps of the table and the ceiling and the lamp, and shoves it in there and locks it, and then puts it in the gun, and then steps outside and like points over to a street sign, points over to a speed limit sign, and fires. This thing makes this loud noise and just this bolt of energy and just disintegrates this sign. And then the metal post that it's sitting on, you can see it sitting there, and it just begins to burn away. And then it's nothing. The fuck it gun.
Aptly named.
I'm all about
How many charges does it have before?
There's no it has long half-life, as I am told. But just fill can up and shoot it.
Does the can have to be refilled after every shot?
Yes, it is now empty. I would recommend holding with gloves and being careful and not being in close proximity to it for more than 2 to 5 minutes.
What is up with all your weapons basically being self-inflicting death traps?
Because normal ordinary weapons would be very boring, and who would want that shit?
Dude, my Tommy gun is the best weapon that there is.
You try to shoot Shami gun at ghosts. You tell me how that works.
It'll work great. I did it at Taco Bel. I'm alive, aren't I?
You are.
There were
Means
no
no fault of
ghosts
your
at the
own.
Taco Bell.
There was, I swear. I got smacked upside the head with the damn tray, okay?
Are
Don't
you sure
tell
that's
me I didn't get hit by a ghost. It happened at Taco Bell.
Maybe it was just a woman hitting you.
It was not no woman would hit me.
Maybe it was this gravity manipulator.
No, it was not. It was a ghost.
Fair enough. I didn't see anything
Of course you didn't see anything. It was a ghost.
or feel anything.
Again, it was a ghost.
I mean, feel its presence.
How would you feel its presence?
Bunnies are very sensitive creatures. They feel things that most people do not.
I don't know about all that. Now, this ice cold propellant gun, does it happen to leave black and white paint or Faygo all over the place?
For
No,
20
but
it lights.
I think some of these side effects, you have a propensity to listen to very terrible music and go to festivals.
Yeah. I mean, magnets, how do they even work? I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, good heavens, we could be here for a while. 13, would you like to explain magnetism to our friend?
We could be here for a while.
I don't think we have the time for it at the moment.
So he takes the gun and puts it in this sack that you probably would assume is lined with some sort of lead. And takes off the gloves and puts them next to it.
It's best to keep the asbestos gloves away from my grandmother.
I'm fine, honey.
She's probably handled far more dangerous things in her lifetime.
Yeah, but it's the asbestos that gives her the cough.
Asbestos isn't dangerous. We've been putting in our homes for years.
You'll learn in about 20 years.
Okay.
All I have to say is get involved in class action lawsuit early. So we will. How long do you think it will take to get to this place?
13?
If we are lucky, it'll take 2 days, I imagine.
Yes,
2
we will
days?
go to Lithuania and speak to them. They were hesitant about the attack on Russia. They wanted to speak to this Luther personally. So I guess he will have to speak with Louis Styles IV. And then they will coordinate attack. And we will meet up at this Tunguska, I would say.
This is agreeable. It actually may be faster. Last time, it took a day to travel by boat across the Shadowfell to get from San Francisco to Siberia.
That is the idea of the helicopter to speed our way through it.
So, if this helicopter can go as fast as you claim it can, then we will be hopefully within a day there, assuming that it holds and nothing else happens.
Oh, it's best not for us to jinx it too soon.
It's a dangerous place. Anything can happen. It's just be when we're in, make sure your head is on a swivel. You are aware at all times of your surroundings.
I most certainly will be.
My head's always on a swivel. I don't trust anybody.
And the helicopter we have is Airbus, Peter.
Yeah, it's Airbus.
You know, do 160 on a good wind. Not bad.
Oh, you guys are FDA, right?
Yes. Well, we
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, it's got the FDA painted on the side.
Oh, okay. As we all know, the FDA has a lot of helicopters.
So if you go out and examine it, you realize that it's basically a two-seater, for two, a pilot, co-pilot. But in the co-pilot seat is all these, like, it's filled with a bunch of electronics and shit. And some kind of like plastic box or something that's like locked, it's got like clamps and shit on it that's going to it. And it looks like there was one in the pilot seat that he's removed so Ethel could actually drive it.
So only one seat is sittable and a plastic box.
Right.
The other seat.
Right, yes. I had to make modification. I knew Ethel would want to potentially fly. It was used as drone. Now she can fly it. But you have, shall we say, co-pilot as well.
Oh, that's quite convenient. So, 13, any idea where we're going?
So 13 is going to he's going to he's gonna grab the wand of Orcus and take it out, and like hold it in front of him like this with his paws like resting on the top, and he's gonna try to feel any sort of, like, he imagines the wand at all times is kind of expelling energy.
Mm-hmm.
And he imagines too that there's some link there that can use it to at least feel the an energy pull.
Okay, give me a power roll.
That was that was a failure.
Okay. So you're trying to contact energy with this, and the bits and pieces of the table and the lamp that were not put in the gun and shot begin to levitate in the room and start to swirl around, and then shit off the dresser, and like the pillows on the bed start to lift up, and then the picture comes off. The generic picture on the wall comes off, really revealing a huge hole, and everything starts to swirl around the room really fast.
I'd like to leave the room and not get hit by anything.
Yeah, I leave immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys both give me dex rolls.
Okay. Oh, easy pass.
66. I failed bad. Well, it doesn't matter. I failed.
Okay. What about you, Bonnie?
Success.
Okay, you dodge this shit in the room and just make it out the door. As Boris is smoking a cigarette going, and you worry about my weapons I bring.
Oh, should we have rolled a dodge roll? I'm just kidding. That would have been worse.
So Tommy, you try to get out of here, and there's just too much crap in the door, and like the comforter is now swinging around, which is of course something you don't want to touch.
What about the fitted sheet? Does that come off?
Of course. Well,
And the
fitted
mirror-
sheets never stay on. Come on.
Yeah.
The mirror starts to swing around. You see in the center of the room, some kind of creature like come out of the ceiling, out of this storm, and kind of peer its head down into the room and kind of look around. It's got it's just black saucer eyes with like a charred face, and it's got a huge hand that looks like a claw.
I see
and
this?
it just you see this. It's like reaching down for 13, like to try to grab the wand.
I want to shoot it.
Okay.
Tommy gun time, man.
All right.
T-guns.
Oh, hell yeah. 9%. That's,
Okay.
I think, extreme.
Great
That is extreme.
success.
Okay.
Or whatever. The
Give me
best
another roll.
success. Okay. Percentile?
Yep.
That is 35%.
Oh no, they grabbed 13.
He's caught.
Which, if that's my gun again, that is a hard success. If that's that.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you don't need to roll.
Okay.
You shoot right at this thing's head, and it just kind of disappears, and you blast a huge hole in the ceiling, and shit falls down, and the whirlwind just all of a sudden stops, and all the shit falls down, and the mirror crashes to the ground, and the comforter and all the knickknacks and 13 just kind of collapses onto the floor.
I told you guys, my Tommy gun is amazing.
13, are you okay? It looks like he's blacked out. Can I go up to 13?
Okay, you heard the gunfire outside, so you come in.
Yeah.
You can see 13 is collapsed on the ground.
I'd like to run to him and check out 13, see how he's doing.
He seems like he's not unconscious. He's like in a trance.
13.
He's clearly possessed by that thing that was just in here that I shot, and it went poof.
Can I pick up 13 and shake him?
Yeah.
Why are you shaking him? He's clearly not snapping too.
Oh, we have to try something. Do you have any ideas?
Just leave him.
Well, he's our ticket out of here to where we need to go.
And just pick him up and drag him out. He's clearly possessed by that thing.
He's hearing an echo.
He's returned.
Are you? Is he snapping out of it?
13.
Yeah, it's 13. You come too.
Yeah, I didn't.
You forgot to brace, didn't you?
Hold on.
He's having an out-of-body experience.
See, I told you. You just threatened to leave him here with that thing, and it worked.
His mind is stigot. It's gone.
He was afraid. It's okay.
I don't think he's okay anymore. He's not okay.
Look here, Rabbit. You okay? You gonna make it? Cat got your tongue?
I think he's trying to remember the Alamo.
I'm fine. I am experiencing technical difficulties with my character and my setup.
Well, I shot the thing, so you should be all okay over there.
What thing was there?
The creature that was about to devour you. It was menacing, man. I just... Tommy guns. I told you. That's what it takes.
Thank you.
I trust this more than anybody. Well, and my brass knucks, which I don't have anymore, and my baseball bat. All that stuff. I trust it far more than people. They never let me down.
That's actually very true.
It's fair. I see. I saw a gas station, or what appeared to be a gas station in the Mojave Desert, and on it there was a locked entrance, and we must have been there. There was an ice cream truck driving towards us.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, there was an ice cream truck before in San Francisco. Now
Is the Mojave Desert close?
The Mojave Desert is a very big area, and we are technically in it.
Have you heard of Poseidon gas station?
Poseidon gas station. Boris?
Poseidon gas station. Yes, it sounds familiar. Let me look in the phone book.
In Google Maps.
What did people use before Google Maps? Maps. No, I mean before Google Maps. We use maps.
Yeah, paper maps, right?
Yep.
Isn't that what everyone uses?
It depends on the situation.
I mean, what other options do you got?
Electronic.
Okay, we don't have that kind of stuff either. You guys have a lot of crazy contraptions.
It only gets more confusing as time goes on.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help anything. All that stuff is unreliable.
Well, I think that our medical technology has definitely advanced far beyond. For example, we no longer have polio.
What?
Yes, indeed.
How'd you get rid of that?
A vaccine.
Oh, you mean like with the Spanish flu?
Yes, but more
It
advanced.
works.
It does.
Yeah.
In fact, many things have advanced. Farming equipment, technology, the concept of starvation, especially in the United States and the Western world, is a thing of the past.
Really?
Indeed.
There it is, Poseidon gas station. It is in Yormo, California.
Guillermo?
How far is that?
Well, you'll have Airbus. It a couple hours.
That is where we must go. It seems that we will meet a very fortuitous ice cream truck when we get there. So we should be prepared to get some ice cream, or at least have a treat.
We have to get hit by the bus to go ahead and go to the other world. I should advise the guys to know where this is going. Okay. Well, in that case, shall we be on our way?
Yes.
Unless you have any other surprises for us, Boris.
No, this is a surprise. And he pulls out a carton of Marlboro Midnights. Hands them to Ethel. Well, this should hopefully get you through the next 3 days.
Be lucky if that gets us through the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, with how much she smokes, that's not going to last her.
I've seen chimneys that smoke less. Well, then, shall we be on our way?
Yes.
All right. I'll hop in the helicopter. The helicopter.
Let's do it.
Okay, so how fast does this thing go?
161 miles an hour.
Okay, yeah, it will be an hour to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't take very long at all. All right, so you guys all hop in the helicopter. I'm sure it's Tommy's first ride in a helicopter. As it
Yeah,
lifts off.
I'm not cool with going high. I'm like clutching the side, like anything I could just grab. I'm white knuckling it.
Would you like to sit in the metal seat? In the middle seat?
Yes,
The
away
mental
from the window.
The metal seat. Would you like to sit in the metal seat? All you hear is Metallica 24 hours a day.
All right, it takes about an hour as you go across the desert, heading southwest towards Yermo. As you leave Crystal Springs, you can see the the Taco Bell, its destruction, and there's some vehicles around it. You can see all the soldiers that are in town and the staging areas that they have, and out into nothing, into the desert. And you come upon a small town out here in the Mojave, as Yermo is in the distance. And there's a sign, but it's busted and broken. And it looks like a very old gas station. And on the spray painted on the side of the building, it says Poseidon Gas. It's across the street from the first Taco Bell to ever be built. And there's like a line of cars there. And so some sort of huge taco in the middle of the parking lot that everybody gets out and gets a picture next to.
Like a statue of one or something?
Yeah.
Yep. It's like Gilroy, where you go and they have a giant onion in the onion capital of the world.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, then. 13, whereabouts should we land?
The helicopter's really loud. We can't hear him.
Tommy, do you mind turning down the Metallica in your metal seat?
Can you hear me now?
13, you're all right.
Honey, where do you want me to put her down?
Put it on the back side of the gas station. There's a locked door that I think is the entrance we are looking for.
All right.
Are the people at the Taco Bell going to be a problem? Do you think?
Not unless they become possessed demons who try to fight against us and murder us when the ice cream truck arrives. We should be fine.
Everybody give me spot hidden rolls.
Oh dear. Hard success.
32, I think. You said spot hidden?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a regular success.
Also regular success.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh dear.
All right.
Uh-oh, what? Oh, he messaged you. I was like, I don't get it.
Oh no.
Stop it, Josh!
I don't think you were supposed to send me that, Peter.
Well, we don't care what pictures he sends you.
No, it wasn't a picture. I think it was a message to his dog. Loving them greatly and wanting to be with them forever and sharing the bed tonight. I don't know what that means.
At least he didn't say he bought another jar of peanut butter.
That's for recreational purposes. If you look at the Taco Hele, there happens to be an ice cream truck there. 13, does that look familiar to you? It looks almost.
Does it look like the ice cream truck I saw?
Yep. Now that Bonnie points it out, you can see it says corporate ice cream on it. And it's in the drive-through line.
That is the one. It is corporate.
Can I open the side door of the helicopter?
And you what?
13, what would you like to do with it?
Do with what?
The ice cream truck? You said you saw it.
It's corporate. I have nothing but trouble from corporate.
Okay.
I'm sure they will be tailing us unless we do something.
All right.
Maybe we can. Maybe we can throw something off. Like, didn't you Didn't bore.
Uh-oh.
No, corporate is.
Corporate is hacking. 13. Russian hackers.
Clearly he's not an Energizer bunny.
My third world internet is, her first world internet is really giving me problems.
You are playing on Russian potato. That is your problem.
Chicago has terrible internet, man. It's almost as bad as Canada's.
Yeah.
Well, they are neighbors.
Kinda. Not really. So,
13.
there's a long distance between
There
them.
is. There is. 13. Would you like us to destroy the ice cream truck?
Yes, I think it is a wise decision.
Okay.
I will just take the first shot as he goes to
The side door of the helicopter.
Yeah.
You want to pull around, honey?
And he'll
Can we play Fortunate Son, Grandma?
just circle around.
Okay, so yeah, she starts to circle around the Taco Bell drive-through.
And as it kind of gets within range, 13 is gonna pull out the blue light special and aim to try to shoot the driver.
Okay.
It's a success, a regular success.
Okay. Regular success, you'll certainly, you are in a helicopter flying, so you will certainly hit the ice cream truck. On a hard success, you would actually hit the driver. So if you had luck you wanted to use to make that a hard success, you can, or just go with what you rolled.
Well, there's going to be 30 luck to make that a hard success. So
Okay,
I'll just
so-
go with what I rolled.
Oh,
Okay.
Tommy, what do you say about loaning him your luck?
So you shoot and there's no noise, and next thing you know, there's a hole in the side of the ice cream truck.
Was that our signal, 13?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's kill those motherfuckers.
I'm going to do my best rendition of a Huey door gun in Vietnam with the 249 as opposed to an M60.
Okay.
So that will be 10 round bursts into the ice cream truck.
Okay, so basically full auto.
Yes.
What's your what's your skill on that? Is it over 80?
It's 100.
Okay, so give me 3 attack rolls.
Okay. Normal success.
Okay.
Extreme success.
All right.
Hard success. I got all 3. Wow.
Okay, for each one of those, roll 2d10 and just give me the numbers
2d10.
in a percentage.
In a percentage.
Yeah.
So, 39.
Okay.
75. 4.
Okay. So the 249 erupts and
Wow.
just blisters this ice cream truck, and it's rocking from all the rounds hitting it, and it's just cutting it to pieces. Yeah. And they hear the glass shattering, the tires, pop. You hit the noise of the metal. People are getting out of their cars who are in the drive-through since they're stuck there and running for cover under the big taco.
Yeah.
Tom,
Your meat.
you wanna
your
get
meat will
involved?
Your meat will not save you now, corporate.
If I had $1 for every time she told me that, I have nothing.
All right.
Tommy, do you want to have some fun as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it too. Full auto.
Okay. And you have less than, you have what, 70 something in that skill?
Yeah.
All right.
170 in that skill, you mean?
I have 84 in that skill because
Okay.
we rolled beforehand.
Oh, 84. Okay, so you get 3 rolls.
Oh, nice. First one is 31%, which is a hard success. Second one is 9%. That's an extreme success.
Okay.
And third one is 52, which is a regular success.
So same deal. So go ahead and same thing he did. 2d10 percentage.
2 percentile dice?
Yep.
Okay. So 56%
Okay.
and 17%.
And then one more
Oh,
because you got 3.
and 16%.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take it.
So Tommy, not to be outdone,
Of course not. Ever.
as the helicopter pulls around to the other side, and you just light this thing up. The other side gets peppered with bullets. You blow out the tires. The windshield is destroyed. There's so many holes in this thing. It's like leaking some kind of something on the ground. Now you realize it's ice cream was just like leaking all over the ground of the drive-through. The door just kind of opens and a body just drops and kind of splats into the ice cream. And you can see whatever this blood is begin to like, it doesn't really mix because it looks more like oil. It is some like black charred creature with long fingernails.
Is this yours too, 13?
These are not. This one is not mine.
Vandal, that's next to it. We need to make sure everything is dead inside as I reload.
Sure, honey.
This is corporate. They're one of the groups of demons who are after the wand. They give me trouble wherever I go. It has been a long time since I tried to reason with them, for there is no reasoning with corporate. But they go around and sell ice cream. That's their tell.
Ice cream
Sometimes
sounds
it's
great.
important to send a message.
So Ethel lands the Airbus right outside the Taco Ballet as cars are leaving, people are running. There's a couple of people who are of course still getting their picture next to the big taco because why? There's not a line anymore. And you guys get out. You can see this body. Are you running up to the vehicle, with
yeah.
your weapons?
Yeah, with 249 raised.
Okay. The vehicle has been obliterated, and you can see that there's somebody in the driver's seat, but they are just cut to ribbons. There's not much left of them. They are just some kind of like skeleton with like black flesh on them that looks charred, like it was burnt, with long fingernails. Like his hands are still on the steering wheel as his arms were just blown off.
13, open the back of the ice cream truck.
So 13 will open the back with one hand and then shoot with the other.
Oh.
Yeah.
You open it and you go to grab it. You realize the door has already it wasn't locked. Like it's slightly ajar anyway. So you pull it and fire and you blast a hole in this ice cream that hasn't been hit. And there's just all this ice cream that's just been shot up and now it's exposed to the heat, even in January, February. It's starting to melt.
Yep.
And you realize somebody was sitting in the back here. And then you look and you realize you can see the oily blood that does not mix with the ice cream lead out the door and now go through the parking lot.
well, at least we won't have to worry about corporate.
So, where were you trying to take us to?
Ah, the Poseidon across the street.
Oh, of course. Shall we?
So as you
Yes.
guys are assessing the situation, the helicopter is sitting there, has not cut off, obviously. You hear some people yelling and screaming, and you look over and you see the people are getting pictures next to the big taco. They're running as some sort of creature that looks very similar to these two is standing next to that big taco and like putting its hands up. And you can see the taco begin to move and shift, and it snaps up into the air, and it just kind of turns and hurls this giant taco at you. Give me a dodge roll.
Not bad. Hard success.
Can we dodge the giant taco? Dodge?
Taco.
It's dodge roll, yes. You will definitely need a hard success.
That is not a strong suit. 13s, he fails that one.
Oh, dear.
So if you push the roll, it would make it a dodge extreme, or you could tell me some other skill that you would use to move out of the way.
Spot hidden.
If you could justify the reason you would use spot hidden, I would listen.
13's going to push the roll, but he's going to use jump.
Okay, it still will be a hard success, but you can use jump.
It's a regular success. It's 14 to make it a hard success.
Yeah, you can't use luck.
Yeah, so yeah.
So you did push the roll.
I did push the roll.
You tried to jump out of the way of the giant taco.
Yeah.
I ended up using 2 luck and got out of the way.
Okay.
How much luck does the helicopter need?
I don't need luck. I'm good.
I'm the helicopter.
So you guys dodge out of the way as this huge taco comes flying across the parking lot, knocking out the shrubs, smashing the ice cream truck as 13 tries to leap out of the way and gets clipped. You take 15 damage as you are flung in the air. Ethel moves the helicopter just out of the way as this taco goes flying across out into the desert waste and just kind of rolls to a stop in a big poof of dirt.
I'm going to look down at myself, make sure I'm not touched by anything, and then raise my machine gun at the thing.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
13, if that's more than half your HP, give me a con roll.
It is.
That's hard, standard, and extreme again.
God damn.
Very
I
consistent.
failed.
How big is the thing that threw the taco?
It's the size of the things that you just fought. They're humanoid size, like 6 feet tall.
And it was able to pick up the giant taco.
It didn't literally pick it up. It sort of moved it with its mind or something.
61, 93, and 3 for percentiles.
Okay. This thing's, you can see it has been injured, as you can see now the blotches of weird blood leading all the way over there, and cut this thing right down. It just right through it and just kind of into a big pile. And it is dead.
Is everyone okay?
I've been better.
And then as soon as 13 says that, he falls unconscious.
Oh dear. I would like to run to 13,
Okay.
check him out. Can I perform first aid on 13 to try and get him stabilized and conscious again?
Yeah, you can do first aid.
Oh boy. Luckily that just leveled up. Oh, I rolled a 10 and I have 66, so that would be a extreme success.
All right, 13, you get 4 HP back and you are now conscious.
Today is not my day.
It would appear not to be.
This is not boding well for a precursor into the trip to the for a trip to the Shadowfell.
That is true. Perhaps we should wait until next week.
No, the show must go on.
Of course. Well, let me help you up here.
Ugh. That creature, did you guys take care of it?
I don't think you'll be giving you any more trouble.
We should hurry before another one comes.
We should get you a Tommy gun is what we really should do.
I'm good.
Are you, though?
I've got technology far superior to this gun you've named Tommy.
Looks at my gun, looks at Tommy's gun.
I'm just saying, it's been doing the trick.
We seem to be quite effective when we do be. Anyway, though, let's get to the gas station. Can you walk 13?
I think so.
So 13 gets up. You can see he was laying in some of the melted ice cream and now is covered in ice cream all over his back.
I don't know if it's your best look.
Probably not. But let's bring the helicopter around to the other side so that we are in a position, at least where we can take it into the Shadowfell.
Agreed. I'm gonna point and tell Ethel to land over there.
Yeah, Ethel moves the helicopter, picks up the helicopter, and heads right over across the street. As you guys head across the street, you can hear emergency vehicles in the distance, and some of the people have now come back to see what's going on, and they've got those disposable cameras they're pulling out and taking pictures, and then some are walking over to where the taco is now located, getting pictures with it. The gas station looks abandoned.
You said we have to go in through the back door? 13?
There's a locked entrance. Now that we're here, can I ascertain from my vision where that door was located? Was it inside,
so in the front, it's a spray paint like "keep out," and some of the windows are smashed. There are no pumps; they've been removed. But you walk around the back, and you would guess like there's two doors, and you probably would assume these are either employee entrances or bathrooms. And one is open; the other one does have a physical lock on it.
You have the canned air thing that freezes stuff, 13?
I probably took it if nobody else did.
I think we gave you pretty much everything.
So I guess in that case, 13 will pull out the ICP.
Yep.
And as he sprays it all over the lock, it becomes covered in Fago.
Instead of like
it's all sticky.
Smells like cream soda. Instead of being frozen like a white frozen color, it's actually orange for some reason. Yes, and it freezes all over the door.
Smells like an orange creamsicle.
That's how most of that concert smell.
And 13's going to take the blue light special and like knock it into, like try to break off the frozen lock.
All right, give me a luck roll.
Are you sure you want to use that thing on it?
I already said it,
Damn it.
and that's a fail.
Okay. How much did you fail by?
My luck is 43, and I rolled a 58.
How about getting him that Tommy gun instead?
User error. He can't seem to use any weapons correctly.
So you hit it, it cracks, and a big hole like falls where it froze. You know, the whole knob, the lock just shatters and falls to the ground. And you look at the blue light special, and you can see that in the handle where you hit it, now there's some cracks.
Is there anything emanating through the cracks?
Nope.
Well, I think I'll need to try to find a new gun sometime soon.
Boris, you have the radiation gun still? I think 13 needs it.
You guys have all those weapons. Boris is not with you though.
Yeah. We did take them all.
Yeah, you guys have all of them. However you want to use them, whoever wants to use them. 13, give me education or intelligence roll.
Education.
Don't make him roll dice, Peter. You've seen how his rolls have been.
That's right.
Not wrong.
Is there? Well, I'll just roll intelligence. It's way easier. There we go. That's an extreme success.
Okay, so after doing this, and then you look at it, you remember that there was a lawsuit involving these weapons because they were very dangerous and they would explode. And they were deemed defective.
Yes. Well,
you realize you can probably still use the weapon, but there's an increased chance that it may just blow up right in your hands.
Well, we can dispose of it in the Shadowfell. It is where everybody dumps things they don't
The
want.
unwanted crap.
Some
Just
kid
drop it in
comes
the Shadowfell.
It's like Detroit.
I mean, you're not wrong. As someone who's been to Detroit many times, you're not exactly wrong.
Yeah. Well, shall we head in, everyone?
Yes.
Do we know what we're looking for, 13?
Not exactly, but we will know it when we see it.
All right, then. Would you like me to take the lead? Your gun doesn't look very good.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Take the lead. To my demise.
All right. So you walk into this room, you realize that at some point it was a bathroom. The stalls, all the stuff has been ripped off. There used to be a toilet there. It's now plugged up with assorted papers and stuff. And there's a sink that was there, but it got smashed. And against one of the walls, you can see like motes of energy, just kind of like in an outline.
How are we going to fit a helicopter in here?
That is a good question. 13's gonna like walk up to this outline of this energy and stick his hand through his gloved.
Yeah, it feels very cold and you almost get a distant feeling, a loneliness as you put your hand through it.
And he'll pull it back out, kind of like shake, and not just the shake from the chill, but then he'll kind of stick his head through to try to get a sense of where it's at, like where they're at, the Shadowfell.
I mean, you stick your head out, you can see kind of a storm, some clouds. Everything is very gray. It looks just like a desert wasteland. In the distance, though, you see a vehicle. It is not an ice cream truck. It looks like a car or something driving. You just see the plumes of smoke behind it as it seems to be driving it towards your location. But it's probably a couple miles away.
13 kind of, because he had his head in and he comes back out. There is a vehicle driving towards us from the other side. It is not an ice cream truck.
Well, if we can't use a helicopter, perhaps a car would work for here. Shall we go greet them?
I'm ready. I pull my Tommy gun out.
Perhaps speech before shooting will be a good answer for this one.
Well, that's what you're for.
Exactly. You have my back. I am not worried.
Correct.
Let's.
You shouldn't be worried. Unless he's trying to use some of his weapons.
I would be better off to take a break. My weapons are. My luck has not been with me tonight.
All right,
let's get Ethel and.
What do you mean, honey? We can't take the helicopter?
The hole is a bit too small.
Somehow. Never had that problem.
I know you didn't, Grandma. I know you didn't.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Like the goddamn Stargate.
Maybe we should think on this. Maybe we can get it through there. And at that note, we shall take a break.
We'll be right back.
I don't know,
right, we are back. Take it away, Peter.
Okay, so you have made it to the Poseidon gas station, nearly avoiding death from a giant taco that was hurled to you from members of corporate. 13 took some damage but survived. And you found this entrance to the Shadowfell, and you were going to figure out maybe if you're going to bring the helicopter or not.
We need to.
And there's a car coming towards us.
In the Shadowfell, 13 saw one like a couple miles away, driving towards your direction.
Depending on speed, as much as 2 minutes away then.
It also could be driving past us. It didn't really stop long enough to look.
Well, do we have any idea how to get a helicopter into this little hole?
We could destroy try to destroy the gas station. At least blow a hole through the gas station large enough for the helicopter to.
But would that make this hole big enough?
Well, if we can get close enough, maybe it'll expand.
How big is the hole, Peter, right now?
It's probably like 7 by 3.5.
What if we get it close and then it just rips the helicopter apart?
Now, is this hole taking up the entire wall, or is there still room around the wall? The hole to get bigger.
Are you
can make the
familiar
hole
with
bigger.
holes getting bigger when you try to put something really big into them or something? Because I've never seen that happen.
You've also never seen the Shadowfell.
Oh, it won't
Things work. Things work differently.
Yeah, but
On
we're
these
not
sorts
in the
of planes.
Shadowfell. That's on the other side, you said.
Yes, but this is the gateway to the Shadowfell.
Now, can I hold my arms fully extended in T-pose at the hole and try walking towards it? Does it get bigger?
No.
No.
So does when he does that, does the hand it just get caught on the side?
Yeah, you'll hit the side of the gas station, and then.
Well, it's not exactly expanding very quickly with something bigger than it.
It's going to be a long journey without the helicopter.
It might be, yes. Maybe there's a mountain bike somewhere.
How much luck do you have?
Almost none. Well, you said someone is coming. Maybe they have some idea how to open it. They did get a car into here. And you did get a boat into here, so it might be worth asking.
We negotiated for a boat with Skeletor from Castle Grayskull. I'm sure you know the one.
Oh, of course. Very familiar with it. It is famous.
Yes. Well, we didn't have to pull the boat through. It was
I've never heard of Castle
side.
Grayskull.
It
We'll
has
let it
been. Apparently, it was fictionalized, but they say that there's always a grain of truth.
Very true. Well, should we head on in and talk to the driver of the vehicle?
Mine as well. I will stay a little bit back. But yes, let's try to see if they have anything they can offer us, or we can offer them.
Okay. I'm gonna step through the hole, Peter.
Okay, it's I mean, you look down and you realize that your Amish outfit It looks about the same because didn't have any color anyway.
Oh, well.
And everything starts to turn gray. You can see that there's a storm in the distance, and that car is about a mile away. There's a plume of smoke behind it as it seems to be heading in your direction.
I'm going to look behind myself. Do I still see the gas station and the other people?
You do see some kind of gas station structure. Yeah, you're like on the outside of it.
Okay. I'm going to wait for someone else to try coming through.
Okay.
13 will walk through.
13, don't come all the way through yet. There's a gas station. Can we get back out through here?
What do you mean?
Can we leave the Shadowfell where we are right now if we come all the way through?
I imagine so. This was here before we came. It should be here afterwards.
And I see a way to get back out into the gas station where they came
Yeah,
through.
so when you step out,
Gas station.
yeah, when you step out and you're looking, you see the car, and then you look behind you, you can see the wall of the gas station, like the back side of it. And that's those same lights and stuff that you saw from the inside are like right. So you can see kind of the spot where you walk through.
Okay. Okay, if you're certain.
Tommy,
Yes.
while it is calm, take your first step.
Okay. I start walking.
So it's a very gray sky. Any color that you have kind of bleeds out, and it looks gray.
My suit was black and white anyway, so it probably
Yeah,
looks the same.
there's kind of a coldness out here, and you feel, an unease for some reason. So Bonnie and Bonnie and Tommy can give me power rolls.
No one man should have all this power.
39.
Well,
Well, I
that's
succeed.
Oh, 14.
Okay. So you kind of shrug it off. It's a little bit, it's unsettling for some reason being here. The car gets closer and closer. You can see now it looks like a 1960s Dodge taxi cab in gray color. And as it pulls up, it says Curse Flayer Taxi.
Hello?
The window rolls down, and a man or humanoid, I should say, not necessarily a man, but he's got skin kind of falling off and two kind of eye sockets, kind of looks at you, and they do see like 2 points of light. So you can tell he's looking at you. His skin looks kind of rubbery. And he's like, pick up.
More of a question at the moment. How did you get your cab in
Meter's
here?
running.
I
Go.
see.
Did somebody send you?
Are you out? Are you in the Shadowfell as well?
Yes.
Did you? Okay, you step back out. All right, give me a power roll. I will give you a bonus die. You've been here before.
We'll make him roll dice. We've seen what happens.
Oh man. So bonus die is you re-roll the 10.
Yeah, so you could have a 52 or a 42 or a 32.
That's a 50. Thank goodness for that bonus die. A 50 is still a failure. Damn it.
All right, give me a D6 roll.
It's a 5.
So many brain cells you lose.
Okay.
Oh.
13?
I don't have a good feeling about this anymore.
About what?
Coming here.
What should we do then?
I mean, this was your guys' idea to come here because I didn't come up with this bright idea.
No, one
Yeah,
more.
Peter's running. Hey, he kind of looks up. The fluffy guy, you can sit in the front. Sure.
13?
I guess. We guess we should continue. We should keep going. Let's get Ethel.
Just a moment. Tommy, do you mind getting my grandmother quickly?
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Just like throw her in here?
Just tell her to come in and to get out of the helicopter.
Ethel,
What is it, honey?
get in here.
Sure. Let me get my smokes. She comes into that little storage bathroom area and walks through.
I'd love
Somebody give me a D. Somebody give me a power roll for her. I don't know what her power is.
Yeah, I'll give her a power. 23, I think that passes.
Yeah,
whatever.
she passes. She lights up a cigarette.
I'd love for
good.
Ethel,
These lists burn here. I'm good.
I'd love for Ethel to, like, as she enters the Shadowfell, like, her, like, skin falls away and it's Skeletor.
Hello, everyone. It was me all along. Skeletor. Well, let us get in then.
Yeah, meters. What payment do you? What currency do you take anyway?
Whatever you got.
Oh, I've got a gun. I got a blue light special that you're more than welcome to have.
Might be able to make a trade arrangement.
Perfect.
Now, 13, where are we headed to in the Shadowfell?
That way. As he points, northwest.
In a
Do you know
general
where
direction.
Tunguska is in Russia?
It's just heading in the direction that Tunguska would be in the material
Right.
plane.
So you guys all get in. I'm sure you grab all your gear.
Yep.
So I'm assuming. So I would guess. Do you physically carry those weapons on you, or are they in the bag?
Which weapons in particular? There's a lot to go through here.
That's what I'm saying. Like the 4 weapons and the uniforms and all that shit. I mean, I'm gonna guess it's in a bag that you're carrying that you stuffed in the plane. Okay.
Well, I mean, the uniforms are in a duffel bag, and the weapons. Well, again, it goes which weapons in particular, because we have the radiation gun thing, and I don't know who took that.
Thought 13 took most of everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what I'm saying is you
would-
have a bag, and then he would open the trunk. So if somebody is going to throw the bag in the trunk, give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay, I can do that. It's a bunch of bags anyway. 37. That's a hard success.
All right. So there's a spare tire in there. He doesn't get out. He like hits a button and the trunk opens. It's like throw it in the back, and you see a tire in there, and the jack and that, and then you see a bag, and the bag looks wet, like something inside the bag is leaking, like it's a paper bag.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take a little peek in the paper bag.
It's some kind of meat. Give me an intelligence roll
Oh, of
or
course.
education.
Oh, I rolled a 5, so either one would be very good.
Yeah, this is you would guess a pancreas.
Okay. I'm going to go to the taxi. I'll sit up front, if that's all right with everyone.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna sit up front with him.
Okay, he's kind of like, I thought, oh, never mind.
I'll sit behind him. The guy.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, your pancreas is leaking.
What?
The pancreas in your trunk, it's leaking through the bag.
Oh, my lunch. Yeah. Don't worry, back there.
All right. Good. Just making sure you know.
So how did you know where we were or that we were coming?
Dispatch points to the radio. Dispatch told me you'd be here, so I just go where they tell me.
I wonder who told dispatch we would be here. We didn't make arrangements.
Did they tell you where we were going?
No?
Well, that's a good thing. We'll continue on in that direction.
All right. He gets on the radio. Okay, number 9, moving out. Picked up 4 passengers. There you hear. Yeah, okay. And you see this, like, it looks electronic. It's black and white, but there's some kind of, like, thing that's ticking some random sets of numbers.
So, how long have you been working here?
Here for a while.
Well, that's good. Were you born in the Shadowfell, or did you move here?
After college.
No, I went to the University of Hell, and then I showed up here.
I was a Raven U fan.
Raven Queen, love her.
I've been here. I was born here.
Oh, born here. That's very nice. What part of the Shadowfell are you from originally?
Oh, up north of here.
North of here. Nice place.
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, do you still live there, or did you move?
Moved down here for work.
Oh, for what? Oh, that's very good.
Nice.
Are you staying in an apartment or a home at the moment?
I mean, I live out of the cab.
Oh, really? I see.
Oh, as his 13 realizes that, like, maybe he's like laying on like he's sitting on like some like dirty mats
With his ice cream covered back.
Yeah. You don't say. So, have you always wanted to be a cab driver? Or is this a calling? Or is this just something you fell into?
It's not bad. There's definitely a variety. I like variety.
Have you ever met Skeletor? We've run into him from time to time.
Who's got the lowest luck? I know it's not Tommy.
I have two.
How much do you have?
22.
All right, give me a luck roll.
Oh dear. Oh my God! It's a 21 I rolled. It passes.
It's meant to be.
He's like, sounds familiar. He's near the coast.
That would make sense. You did have a boat.
How long does it take to get to the coast from here?
We should be there in a couple of minutes.
Very quick.
Nice. You don't happen to know how to expand gateways into the Shadowfell, do you? It's something they taught you at Raven U.
That might be something somebody with a little bit more expertise in black magic would do.
This is a very nice cab you have.
It's not bad. As he points up at the black and white fuzzy dice. I'm assuming that you're having this discussion as he's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing out here. There's like, so he stops. He's like, oh, and you see those like barricades set up. It's like, oh, detour, figures. And he starts driving. You can see tire tracks where other cars have driven. He starts driving. As you look out, and it looks like a big pool of black ooze has covered like the road, and it's like bubbling up.
That doesn't look right.
I think I've seen that before a few times. Do you know what it is?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hell to get off these wheels. So I usually get stuck. A couple cabs got stuck in it, and we never got them back. So.
Oh dear.
Can you avoid it?
Yeah, I'm going around it.
Detour. Is it often that you encounter this ooze stuff? What causes it?
Who knows? I don't know. It's recent.
It's recent. About how recent?
Last couple months.
I see. Very curious. I do like your ride, though. How many miles per gallon do you get?
I don't know. I never calculated it.
Oh. Tell me, are there many? Is there any good places to eat out here? Truck stops or anything like that?
Bonnie, you're going
Yes?
to tire our new friend here.
There's some roadside vendors. What are you looking for?
Just out of curiosity. It seems that I'm beginning to do more traveling here than I expected in the future.
Oh. I could share the pancreas with you.
Very tempting, however, I'm trying to diet to watch my figure.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with adding on the pounds.
You're not wrong.
That sounds like it would be a pleasant first date. Dinner over a pancreas.
There are worse meals.
That does not sound like my idea of a great first date.
Nor mine. But do you know of a place that we were unfortunately not able to bring our transportation that we arranged? Do you know of a place where we could rent a boat?
Rent a
Unless we
boat.
can- unless we
Yeah.
can drive across the coast or drive over the water somehow.
Yeah, I could find. Yeah, there's some. I could take you down to some docks where there's boats. Yeah.
Or if there's air travel, planes or
I don't.
helicopters.
Kind of looks out at the sky, and as you look out, you can see like some kind of winged creature flying through the clouds. He's like, I don't know if you want to go that way.
That might be true. I don't think there are any winged unicorns we can take either.
Yeah.
Looking at the car, do I see the gas gauge going down, Peter? Or does it have one? Or
It's like on empty. It's past empty.
okay, so there's something suspicious about how this thing is moving here. Then,
In that sense, yeah.
using my low intelligence, sus. Got it.
Have you seen worlds other than this one?
What do you mean? Like, I vacationed in material, but
Have you ever considered moving there? Or is there something that ties you back to the shadow, to the Shadowfell?
I don't think I'll be very popular.
I'm sure you could find a nice house abandoned in New England or a woods somewhere where no one would bother you. You even might get some movies made about you.
I mean, if I get a nice lot next to a cemetery, it'd be nice, but
Well,
Is there anything that you'd like to do for fun or excitement out here? You're not driving?
oh well, get the just Golden Girl reruns.
Golden Girl.
Yes.
I heard there was going to be a reboot, but I haven't seen it yet.
Likely starring Lindsay Lohan, most likely.
I'm still looking for my Golden Girl. I'll find
So,
her.
a lot of questions. Me, what brings you guys out here?
Travel.
I'm just following these two.
we're on our way to meet a friend. It's been a while since we last met, last talked.
So give me spot hidden rolls for everybody.
Oh dear. Oh, that's an extreme success.
And I failed.
Regular success.
Tommy's probably looking at the back of the chair, just admiring all the damage and crusted boogers or something.
Ethel rolled a 72. I think that's a fail for her, though. I don't know.
Yeah. So 13, you catch out the window, which is like, it's a dirty, crusty window, but from what you can catch in the clouds, you see some kind of winged thing flying, as he pointed out before, but now there's like one or two. Bonnie, you look and you catch out of the rear of the side view mirror, one of these winged things comes swooping down and now is probably 100 yards behind you, gaining speed.
It looks like we have company, my good sir.
And he looks at he's like, holy Strahd, and he slams it on the puts his foot to the floor, and the car just takes off.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts hauling ass as this thing is gaining speed and trying to catch him.
Jeez.
Keep us
First time driving, huh?
Can I open the window?
Yeah, you crank down the window, and it's like.
Do I have to do a fight roll to get
A strength roll?
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty strong.
Yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Can you keep us steady?
Yeah, I can keep it steady.
Okay. Tommy, I think this is one of your areas of expertise.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Very
assuming
good.
I know what's going on after everyone says stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah, pointing out the back as
I 100% assuming the window rolls down, I prop myself out of the car and start shooting at this thing.
Okay.
64 is a regular success, followed by a regular success by 1%.
Okay, so
And then I failed. Damn.
So any of those regular success close to a hard success?
No.
Okay.
I forgot what I rolled the first time. So it probably... actually, yeah, it was like 15%. Why, are you telling me I should use my luck? Is that what you're trying to imply?
I'm telling you that considering you're in a moving car and you're driving, and he's driving, and you're... Okay.
I just spent the luck, and I did it.
Okay. All right, so 15. So give me one damage roll there, percentage of die.
25.
All right, so you lean out and fire. I mean, it's the road is not perfectly paved, and it's not bullets spraying, hitting the ground, dust flying everywhere. You can see that it impacts this creature as it's gotten closer now, and it's got some kind of scythe, and it's flying with, and it's got like two stingers that look like scorpion stingers with wings.
What in the world is this? I yell into the car.
10 5-round bursts with the 249.
Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, so you're going to do a burst roll?
Yeah, 10 5-round full auto. Yep.
Okay, so all right, you're just going to do full auto. So again, the 3 rolls.
Yep. Hard. That's a 1. And hard.
Okay. And a 1 would be an absolute critical success. Okay, you don't need to roll damage. Tell me how it dies.
In a hail of gunfire, most likely. I shoot, and none of my rounds hit it, but it is so scared it slams into the ground and scrapes its face along the dirt, ripping its body apart.
Yep. You watch this, it just tumbles, and pieces of it just flying in the air. Like this stinger breaks off and like flies in the air and lands in front of you. He swerves, goes around it.
Oh boy. Are there still more in the sky of these things?
Yeah, there's at least 2 more. He's like, I didn't think this was going to be. This is a lot more complicated than I expected.
You paid your registration on this vehicle, right? You're not behind?
It has nothing to do with that.
What does it have to do with then?
Well, when everybody's got something you want, they're going to come and get it.
What do they want from you?
They want his pancreas, of course.
Well, they don't want that damn thing.
They're hungry.
What do they want? Do you have something that is desirable?
He laughs at that comment that you make. That's funny. That's funny coming from you.
Oh, they want the bunny?
I suppose they could be after me.
Is this to do with your stick again?
I guess. Man, I hate this place.
It was your idea to come here, wasn't it?
Everybody give me a dex roll.
How do you do that?
Dex or dodge?
No, not dodge, just dex. Should be higher.
Oof.
Well,
Well, speak for yourself.
99%. I'm not dodging it or not moving out of the way of anything.
I rolled a 90 and my dex is 90.
I guess I'm taking it and liking it.
I failed.
Okay, so I'm assuming your dex is not less than 50. Tommy.
My dex is 45.
Is that your dodge or your dex?
Dex. My dodge is 23.
Okay, so that is a fumble. So this you out of the side where 13's behind him, right? And you're on the other side. Who's behind?
I'm behind the driver.
You're behind the driver. Okay. And 13's on the other side. So on 13's side, you see this thing come swooping out of the clouds, flying really fast. He makes some evasive maneuvers, like turns and skids, and this thing swoops and just misses the car. But in that maneuver, Tommy, you slam against the side of the car, and there goes the Tommy gun.
Damn it! God damn it!
What happened, Tommy?
My gun! We gotta go back and get it!
No,
This is not up for debate. Turn this motherfucker around. I need my gun!
I think it's best if we turn around, otherwise he's going to choke you to death.
Yeah, it's basically like an appendage at this point that's just not actually attached. We need to get that.
Have you ever considered a carrying strap?
I'm considering it right now.
13, you're sort of like upside, you've like fallen, you're like upside down. You failed too, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so you fall into the cab and like your like feet are in the air, you're like upside down. He's like, you want to turn around? I mean, we're on the clock.
Yes! There's no question. Go. Clock it.
So he shifts and spins the car in a big ploof of smoke. I mean, dust. And starts driving back towards it.
Okay. We see more of those things still flying close by?
There's one in the air. There's another one that's like circling high, like above you guys.
Any within 550 feet?
Yes, the one that just passed you, you could shoot at it, yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to full auto into it again.
All right.
Okay. That's a hard success, 24. And an extreme success with a 12.
All right.
And a extreme success with a 3.
All right, roll damage.
We'll get all the damage. That is a 28, a 70, and a 99.
Doing maths here. So this one swoops past you, and he's driving, and you lean out again with the 249. Pepper the area with bullets, and just put all sorts of holes in this thing, and it just screams out as pieces of it fall, and it just plummets into the ground. A big ploof of dust and dirt fly in the air.
Okay, time to start the reloading process.
And this guy's like, holy shit. And he reaches into like the cigarette compartment where the cigarette lighter is and just starts pulling out something, chowing on it. He's like eating like nervously.
Don't worry, you're doing fine. We're almost there. Pop open the case, lower my head so no brass explodes. Clean it up.
Yeah, the 249. So yeah, the there's all sorts of brass
Everywhere.
Rounds all in the front. Some in the back. 13, you're hit with a couple hot pieces of brass.
Yep.
Damn it. And 13's gonna try to right himself up. And then reach for the gravity manipulator.
Okay.
And if you can get it steady, attempt to aim at the remaining flying creature, because there's another one, right?
There's another one circling. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's about to come down, seeing that the car is moving as you stop, and Tommy, I'm assuming, jumps out.
Yeah, if it stops near the gun, I'm there.
Okay. So give me an intelligence roll.
Me?
No, 13 as he's using this weapon.
Okay.
That now I need to find. I did write down where it was.
Well, finally, a roll that's gone my way. It's kind of hard not to with intelligence of 95, but I got a hard success.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, good. This is the right one. As I look for this, where are you?
Happy birthday, Billy.
Come on.
That's from a movie called Spookies. If you guys know what it is,
Never
comment.
Oh,
Most people have not. It is B-rated greatness from the 80s.
Okay.
that's most of the 80s, actually.
When I was a kid, we had the VHS tape, and me and the neighbor put it in and watched it, and we thought it was freaking hilarious. Yeah, it's. I don't know.
Okay.
I've been thinking about buying it again.
Should get the Blu-ray box set.
That's what I'm saying. I've been thinking about buying it. I found it on Amazon and said something to Paula back around Halloween, but she wasn't for it.
Aw.
I know, right?
All right, so all right, give me a D4 roll. 13. You got a hard success, right?
Yep.
Okay.
1.
Roll a D10.
5.
Okay. So as it's swooping down, it suddenly just goes just like this and face plants into the ground with a big poof of smoke. Dust.
It's on fire.
Smoke like. So Tommy, you're running out and grabbing this thing.
Yo, for sure. 100%.
Okay. Give me a luck roll.
Oh, no problem. 10%.
Okay. Run up. You find it on the ground, covered in some dirt. You grab it.
And then I sprint back to the car. But as I do I see this creature?
Yep.
I'm shooting it as I'm running back to the car. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. That is a really good roll. 28 is a hard success.
All right.
Extreme success, I rolled 7%. And the third one is another hard success.
Okay. The damage, so percentage.
3 times, right?
Yep.
77. 48.
Okay.
And 93. I don't know if you want us rolling high or low, but 93 doesn't sound good in Call of Cthulhu.
I'm never sure with damage. It's like, do you want higher damage or lower?
Well, I'll explain it. It's just I had to modify the full auto rules because they were just so friggin' long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know.
basically, when you're using full auto and what you're rolling to see your percentage chance.
Mm-hmm.
You get damage, but you could auto kill, and I've just added that.
Ooh.
So you're running and just spraying this thing. I mean, you probably run and shot a Tommy gun before, so
Oh, for sure.
there'll be no penalty. Tell me how it dies. You just like wipe
I
this
just
thing
imagine I just riddle it with bullets to the point where if there's any light behind it, you can just see the light come through the holes as it goes right onto the ground. Maybe it crashes into something really cool and you don't see it anymore.
Yeah, it tries to get up and then it's just full of holes and takes like 2 flaps, poof, poof, and then just poof, and this huge sight just hits the ground. Boom, dong, dong.
Sounds about right.
He's like, let's get in, let's get the hell out of here. As the car starts, he's like revving it up as you run and go to jump in.
I saved your car, man. Let's go. See, this is why you need one of these, 13.
Well, I might have to get one now, so I will be without my normal weapon in the near future.
Back seat. Have you checked under the seat cushions for anything, 13?
I try not to dig around in strangers' seat cushions.
I recommend it. You might find something useful there.
I mean, does Bonnie have 10 luck? Is that why she's asking?
There might be a seat cushion Tommy gun, yes. If you roll out it.
That's what you want.
There could be. I think 13 would like it. A random full auto gun for 13.
You don't have to spend your luck on me.
I have plenty of luck to spend. I have 22. Either I die because I don't have 30, or I don't need it.
That's fair. I am kind of fond of this gravity gun.
You're not even good with it. What have you done with that thing?
Save the cheerleader and save the world.
What cheerleader?
You'll get used to TV shows in the future. That's right. We don't have to go to the theater to watch things. We can do it from our homes.
Eventually, you'll just be able to be in the movie. This world is so
I'm the
far
kind of guy
behind
they
in
make
some
movies
ways.
about, for sure. But I'm not in the movies.
Are any of them interesting movies?
They're great.
I see.
So he is still nervously eating something out of the ashtray.
What is he eating? What do I see?
They look like fingers.
Man, you are a sick fuck. He's
It's
just
a nervous
eating
habit.
people and stuff. Fingers, pancreas. Right? I'm assuming they're human fingers.
Yeah, they look like human fingers, humanoid fingers. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of normal here.
That
How do
doesn't
that-
make it any better.
Do they look fresh?
No.
Oh, yeah. Not worth it then.
Bonnie was gonna take a bite.
Do they look pickled?
Are they pickled? Do they look like goblin?
They might be pickled.
Mm.
Can I have one?
I don't know. Can you? It's may I have one?
May I have one?
He looks. You see he's about to like instantly just shake his head no, but he sees that you're asking him, and he's like, "Oh yeah." He reaches in, and he hands you one of them.
So I grab it. Is it a human finger?
It's humanoid. I wouldn't call it human.
Had a lot of experiences with hordes of pickled fingers.
Hordes?
Hordes.
How did you have experiences with
Clouds.
Legions.
Yeah, I mean down south they got the pickled fingered fields. I did some time down there picking them.
How do they grow?
Just come right out of the ground.
Wow. My experiences with them have been much more sentient.
Really? Sentient fingers?
Yes.
Pray tell.
You'll find them in clouds, roving landscapes. And then they'll poke into you, getting in your mouth, your nose, and your ears, as he kind of like gestures up to like cover his ears, because the ears are coming up here, so he would like that. But whenever we've run across them, they haven't been good. It's never a happy thing to come across.
Would imagine not.
It's like earwigs. Also not a pleasant sign.
No, those filthy things, of course. I see.
But if they grow them here, well, that is interesting.
Do you ever have clouds of fingers, Mr. Driver?
In a freak storm, every once in a while we get lucky.
What do you mean by get lucky? As in they come out and you can pick them?
Yeah.
And they're sentient, correct?
He picks one up and looks at it. I don't know.
Well, I just mean the fact that a cloud of them, are they like locusts or?
I don't know. I just praise Strahd they're here.
That is a good point.
Have you seem to hold this Strahd in high regard. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
I've heard legends that he's in this. I've heard legends that he roamed, that he's somewhere in the Shadowfell. But I've never. But they're unconfirmed. I was just curious. I don't come here all that often. Usually out of necessity.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty close to Diablo Bay, and he drives up. It's sort of like a crossroads, and there's like a one-lane rickety bridge that goes up over this body of water that looks like it's got like that black ichor that you have seen, like now covering some of it. It looks just enough for like one car to go up, and it's a bunch of plank boards. They look like.
What is with the black liquid stuff? Is this new?
Oh, that's the stuff we went around earlier. It's now covering Diablo Bay.
Is this the first time you've seen it like this, or?
I heard it was on the bay a while back, but it's gotten this far.
Where did it come from?
Nobody knows.
A mystery, to say the least.
I hope we're able to have safe passage across the water if there is this ichor.
Very true.
This could be dicey.
So he shifts it into whatever gear and starts driving up over this bridge. And there's just like really these little flimsy, like rotted like ropes on either side as he's just driving up, just enough for one car to fit. In the distance, you can see like these black, heavy clouds, but they're little tiny pieces of light and maybe an outline of a city in the distance. And now as you're up top on the very top of this bridge, you look down and you can see all kinds of little lights, like small villages and all sorts of places. And he crests this hill. He starts to drive down, and there's another car. It looks like a cab driving up towards him. He's like, "What the hell, man?" And
Friend of
he,
yours?
what?
Friend of yours?
Oh, it's a rival cab company.
Is it a friendly rivalry?
No, this asshole knows that I'm on the bridge. He shouldn't be. I know what he wants,
What is that?
and he's not getting it today.
What's going on?
And he drives the car, and the other cab kind of stops, blocking the bridge.
What
And
does
they're
he
both honking their horns at each other.
What does he want from you?
He wants my fare. He's not getting it.
Tommy, do you think you might like to look intimidating towards the other cab?
Yeah, I'll look intimidating. And I pop out with my gun. And I start shooting, but not at the cab. Just like up, off into the air.
Okay. So you're firing rounds.
Like up in the air, like not
Up in the
even
air.
close. But
They
just
have
to
to
like,
land somewhere, but yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's the Shadowfell. They'll probably never land, you know.
Right. So the door opens and this creature gets out. He's got like pointed ears and like little horns coming out. He's very gray looking, obviously, and he's got this long tongue that kind of comes down, and looks like his skin is like stretched over his bones, but he looks real muscular. And he sort of like unfolds out of the car. He looks a lot bigger than the car, than somebody his size should fit. And he's like, "Doesn't look like you can go any further. Why don't you come and take this cab? I can take you there."
Be careful, Tommy. He looks French Canadian.
I thought I was the one that was supposed to look intimidating.
Hey, would there be a repercussion if we just killed him?
Get out of the way! Get out of the way, or I'm gonna shoot ya.
You're going to do what?
I was debating shooting him.
Okay.
I tell him one more time. I will put this lead through your body.
We'll do it this way. He gets in the car, folding back up, and just kind of, like it's in neutral, it just kind of rolls back down the bridge.
All right.
Is he
Look,
always
guys.
that?
That was easy.
Well, let's go. Is he always that annoying?
They can be. So he gets down to the bottom, and your cab starts to move down. As soon as he gets down to the bottom, you hear the screech of the tires. A big dust comes up, and he accelerates up the bridge, full speed at the cab. He's like, "Watch out!"
I get back in the cab quickly and race for impact.
Okay. All right. So give me. We'll say a dex roll because you're really not dodging anything. Just kind of brace yourself from the impact.
Okay.
I failed. I always fail dex rolls. Fuck the dex roll, man.
Can this car is coming at us? Can 13 grab the gravity manipulator and try to hit the car? So as it is coming, it like is thrown up and kind of like flips over our car.
Okay, so I would say that since this is so considering the circumstance that you're using this device, a regular success would be you'd probably be too late. It would hit you. Regular success, you would be able to activate it, but unsure where it would go, like because it could drop it or raise it. And extreme, you would absolutely be able to make that happen.
Okay. Well, we'll give it a go. That is an extreme success. That was a 13. Which is
okay.
Fortuitous.
Yes. So you just see 13 pull out this device and turn it on, and just as about to impact, it just raises up in the air. Roll 4d10.
Uh, 19.
Okay. So it just rolls up into the air and then slams, full speed into the bay. And you hear a kind of a wet splat noise as it impacts with that ooze.
Well, it's one problem solved.
Yeah. And he drives back down this bridge, and now you can see these blackened, charred buildings, homes, you would assume. And there's little white lights above them, inside of them. And he's like slowly driving through these different neighborhoods. And he gets to the ocean. As the wind is like blowing in your face, and you can see a couple boats out on the water. And beside you are these tall buildings, but they're obscured by all these clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we are.
Well, sir, it has been an absolute pleasure riding with you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And he hits the meter thing, and it spits out some piece of paper. And he's kind of folds it up, crumples it up, throws it on the floor. Is like, no payment. Just I want one favor.
What is that?
Let me touch it.
Ah, I see. I'll get the stuff from the trunk. 13, you deal with the payment.
That is off the table.
That's the payment. Come on. You hear the radio come on. Car number 9. Did you get a look at it? How did you get a chance to touch it? He's just like he shuts off the volume. Come on.
That is not a payment option. I can offer you my gun.
Oh, that.
The only way that you are going to be able to touch it is on the receiving end of a blow. And I hope that we don't come to that.
I like to imagine that Tommy is just very confused what he wants to touch.
Very much so. Especially considering the conversation about penis ever since I've been around all you guys.
We forgot to tell the taxi driver about the penis.
He's apparently asking about it.
What's your dex?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
It is 60.
So I'd imagine you're in the back seat and he's in the front, right? You're having this conversation.
Yep.
And just as that, he reaches as fast as he can and grabs the wand of Orcus.
And when he does that, I'm going to rip it away and then try to get out of the car.
Okay. So he grabs and hold on. Give me a give me a dodge roll.
That is a regular success.
Okay. So you just kind of scoot away as he has grabbed it, his hand comes off, and he just kind of looks at it and licks his lips, and he's like, "Oh, I've touched it." And he just collapses, and his body begins to like desiccate and just kind of turn to dust.
Well, we have a cab now.
See, we didn't need to bring the helicopter.
Yes. What I see here is promotions.
Well, we do have a cab. I imagine that the company will be wanting to look for it, though.
Well, it was his cab. If he's gone now, then technically it's anyone's game.
I suppose.
We need to make it to the docks anyway and get a boat. Preferably one that can take a cab so we don't have to come up with another payment where we wind up killing someone else.
He killed himself.
He did. It was assisted suicide.
He got one brief taste of the power that his kind wants, and he couldn't handle it. And that's why I am cursed with keeping this wand away from things like that. Because one person he may desiccate into dust, but the next might not, and would be a much more terrible fate for the rest of us.
That certainly sounds exciting. Let's try to avoid it, shall we?
I hate this place, but yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's try to see if we can find a boat somewhere here.
All right. So are you just gonna leave the cab here?
Well, I mean, can we take the cab any further, or is it kind of like...
Yeah, he's like right on the docks. I mean, unless you want to like see if you can get a boat and drive the cab on the boat.
No, we'll just walk the docks.
Yeah, we're going to walk the docks, and if we can find one that can take the cab, that would be ideal if we can't deal with it later. Because, I mean, Russia is a very big country, and if we're going along the west coast, we're going to get to one side and then have to drive halfway through the country to
We'll
get
just catch a ride with someone else when we get to Russia.
Assuming we can get another cab, yes.
Yeah, it'll be easy.
We speak Russian.
Look how easy it was here.
There's a Russian Shadowfell, you know. They probably got cabs.
Yes, but do they speak English?
I don't see why not.
All right, so you'll walk along the docks?
Yeah.
Okay. So as the car is parked there, let's see. Bonnie, give me a luck roll.
Oh, why do you have me do that, Peter? 8. 0, 0, and 8.
There is a large, like, tugboat that is parked, that is docked right here. They've got it tied up.
Okay. Gonna walk towards it.
Let's get on that tugboat.
Is anyone here?
You don't hear anything.
Hello?
It's got some crates that are on the front of the boat, like wooden crates. It looks like they've loaded up.
Hello? Is that... Just, I'm going to jump onto the boat.
Okay. Yeah, you got there's just like some crates of boxes on like a couple pallets. There doesn't seem to be any sign of anyone on the boat.
Can I go up to the cabin, the bridge?
Yeah. You go up to the bridge, go up to the door, you see it's locked.
I would like to knock.
Okay. There's no answer.
Can I go up the window and look?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay, that I'm good at. Hard success.
Okay, so inside you see like a box of T-shirts, and it looks like posters and stuff, but they're hard to see because the window's very dirty.
Mm-hmm. But no living being or dead being.
No. Oh, and there looks like to be a television, and it actually looks like it's on, but it's black, obviously black and white, but it's really like fuzzy and it's flipping and.
I'm thinking about probably a bunch of Grim Peeper shirts, knowing them. I'm going to walk back to the others, and no one appears to be here. Perhaps we should find a dockmaster or a harbor master.
Can we just take it?
I don't think we want more of those flying creatures on us if we try to leave with a stolen boat.
They're not a problem. I just shot them. Let's just go.
Yes, there's also the Coast Guard as well we might have to deal with.
I'll just shoot them too. Let's just go.
That's not how this works.
That is how this works. It's how it's always worked. I've always gotten away with it.
I don't think we will here, unfortunately.
All right, fine. Go find your people.
Okay, I'm going to look for my people.
What?
The harbor master somewhere.
I sit here on like a box or something waiting for him.
Okay. There's coming down the dock is a pickup truck full of like random scrap items. That's like all you can see it like hovering over it behind it. Pieces of metal and parts to whatever just piled in it. Kind of sways a little bit as it's driving. It's like maybe one axle is not set. It's like off to one side. The windshield's all dirty.
I'm going to attempt to wave it down, walking towards it.
You hear the horn, it honks as it gets up close to you.
Okay, I'm gonna walk next to it. Excuse me.
And the window rolls down and you see a face turns and there's you see a skeleton. Oh, what are you doing in my way? Wait, I know you.
You do? Skeletor, is that you?
Oh, yes.
What happened? Why are you driving a truck?
Oh, I have a license, of course.
Well, of course you do. Unlike me. Is this your boat?
Oh, yes. I just acquired it.
You did. Gambling?
Oh. When you invest in the penis, there's rewards.
That is true. I have come to realize that myself many a time. We're trying to get to, Russia at the end of the day, but we're heading west across the sea, and we're looking for a boat we can use.
Oh, of course, I'll take you.
Really? That would be brilliant. Okay, thank you, Discord. I do not need that right now, but thank you.
Who else is with you?
There is Tommy Guns, there is Ethel, and 13.
Oh, yes, I know Ethel smokes.
She does quite a bit. In fact, she just got a new pack.
Oh, she did.
How much can your ship carry?
Oh, a lot.
We recently came into ownership of a taxi cab. Would it be able to take it?
Oh, yes.
Perfect. I'll bring it right over then. Go get with the other two and speak with Ethel. I'm sure they can make it worth your while.
Okay. So, yeah, he gets back in and drives this rickety pickup truck up to the tugboat and drops the tailgate and just dumps all the piles of shit into the tugboat. And there's enough space for, you pull in the car.
Skeletor, it's been a while.
13! How have you been?
I've been better. I forgot how much I hate the Shadowfell.
Oh, well, it's acquired taste. Much better with the penis these days.
Has the penis reached the Shadowfell?
Of course, I get it in there. I have it on.
What, where is the primary headquarters?
I'm not sure. I think Strahd's behind it. Or in front of it. Whatever.
That sounds about right. He was always... Have you met him?
No.
Lucky you.
He's probably just jacking the penis' signal.
He probably is. I have no doubt.
Sometimes you just have to grab the penis and hold on. That's the only way for you to succeed in life.
Oh.
Yes, I've seen it.
Clearly, you guys are friends.
Oh, who are you?
My name's Tommy. But obviously, I mean, you guys are all well acquainted with the penis. So That's how I
Yes,
know
it's
you're
excellent.
friends.
Would you like to watch it sometime with me?
No, I'm good. I don't want to see the penis.
The penis really is something to see.
I'm good. I'm good. I see it all the time. Yeah.
Oh, so you're a fan.
Yes.
I think he's just trying to toot his own horn at this point.
Yeah.
Well, it bodes well for you that you're a fan of the penis in the Shadowfell. I didn't realize the popularity, but it makes sense.
Oh, the penis is growing constantly.
The penis is huge everywhere these days. You know, normally I don't like talking about the penis, but it is a bit of a big deal here.
I mean, I would expect to find it in dark places like the Shadowfell. So.
Yes. That's why I've made so much money, because I've managed to get in front of it.
I'm sure you did.
So, you can take us across.
Oh, for you 13, of course I will.
This is good. I was worried about what else. I was worried about who else we may encounter on as we traveled across this water. Did you know there are warring taxi companies?
Oh, yes, of course.
I don't remember that last time I came here. Has it
Oh,
always
yes.
been? Well, 2 of them died over their feud. But I suppose they won't.
Yeah, he looks into the cab. Oh, I see.
That's a good point. Now that I'm sitting in the driver's seat, is there anything weird about the cab? Or the pile of black dust that is there now?
Yeah, no.
No. But it has no gas. But it moves.
Right. He looks in the cab and then looks at you 13. He's like, "Oh, I see. I'm guessing he tried to touch it."
Sorry, you broke up.
I guess he tried to touch it.
Yes, it was the last thing he touched.
Oh, I hope it was worth it for him.
He seemed to enjoy the last moment before he disintegrated. But seems a silly way to go. But maybe he just was tired of driving.
Ah,
Do you know who makes dispatch? Who informs? Who makes calls to dispatch for the taxi?
oh, anyone.
A call was made to pick us up, but it wasn't me, nor anyone I know of that would communicate with anyone on this side. Is
Well-
this something that you know about?
Oh, it's kind of obvious. It's a wand of
I see.
Orcus, 13. As soon as you step 1 foot in here, everyone knows you have it.
Ah,
Explain those flying things.
I thought I remembered why I hate this place.
But we should be fine, I'm sure. I'll take you across these treacherous waters, even with the wand of Orcus.
Oh, we owe you. No,
Sure.
you cannot touch it.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
All right, good.
Speaking of waters, what about this black liquid that's been appearing everywhere?
Oh, I don't know. It started years ago.
The taxi driver said months ago.
Oh, it's more prominent now.
How did it start?
I'm not sure. I remember a long time ago it was near the pyramid.
What pyramid?
Oh, don't you remember the pyramid?
The one in the material realm? In the western town?
Yes, I remember.
Did another pyramid come to... How did it arrive in the Shadowfell then if it was in the material realm?
I'm not sure.
Do you know where it started here in the Shadowfell?
I don't know.
I see. Have there been any reports of earwigs that fly?
I've heard a few.
And is the entire ocean now this liquid, or is it still whatever it was before?
No, there's water out there, if that's what you want to call it. But enough of that, Bonnie.
Oh.
Let's all retreat to the cabin. Gonna have a drink. Watch the penis. And we'll stop right there.
Yeah. Very nice. Ending it with the anticipation of the penis.